Hello YouTube, here we are again with Grateful42 for yet another unboxing.
Oh yeah.
Let's unbox these boxes again.
Oh wow.
My. That is a huge box.
Wow. This is my new power supply. No wonder the thing was so freaking heavy.
It is an XFX 850 watt power supply.
Oh, here's the packing slip.
Easy rail technology. There you go.
And
the video card.
the new video card.
Which is a VisionTech Radeon HD 6970. One hell of a card.
I wonder what special warranties are involved with this one.
Remember, you can't not use the stock cooler. Is it? Voids the warranty. It has a lifetime warranty. It says so on the box right there.
Yeah.
They boxed the box for you.
So many boxes. Oh man.
There you have it.
This thing is humongous.
Oh yeah. Has to be with that big of a cooler.
Yeah. Oh, there's a caution sticker I just ripped in half. Oh, okay, now they're static sensitive too.
There she is.
Darn.
Look at that.
That is a humongous graphics card.
That is a beefy graphics card right there.
Damn.
Show us the ports.
It has a whole bunch of ports.
See, it has two DVIs, looks like an HDMI, and two mini display ports.
Yes.
And the fan.
And the fan.
Vent
And there's
thingy.
the two power supply ports for it.
And it also takes one 8-pin and one 6-pin. That thing is a power whore.
I think the minimum that it said it needed was 550 watts.
I am not surprised.
Hence the new power supply.
Which is going to be more than enough, probably.
I say we plug this in and see what it can do.
I say yes. Kitty.
There's a kitty in my computer chair.
With duct tape armor.
Oh yeah.
The cat is bored with your petting. With the kitty. Yeah. There goes the cat. But we shall install it into this computer. And here we have the power supply. This is the XFX power supply. This thing's a beast. It has ginormous transformers in it. It's heavy. It's semi-modular, as you can see here. Because, I mean, let's face it. If you have an ATX power connector, you're going to use it. So, and there you have it. Zoom in on the chart here on it. As you can see, it has 150 watts on the 3.3 and 5 volt rail combined, 840 watts on the 12 volt rail, 9.6 watts on the minus 12, and 15 watts on the 5 volt standby rail. It's a beast. And it looks nice. Very nice. It's heavy too, this thing. I bet this thing could power it on a good day. Or a bad day. And it has its own board right there for filtering, so I bet this is going to be a long-lasting, good power supply. And here we have another card we're going to install, which is a controller card. It does SATA, but it also does IDE, which is important for at least running a DVD drive or an old IDE drive. Although I don't think this is a bootable card, so yeah, well, we'll find out when we plug it in. As you can see, there was a spot for another IDE channel, but they didn't decide to put it in. All the solder pads are there, but the connector isn't. Odd. Oh well. This is an Ultra brand card. I'm not sure who makes it for Ultra, but it looks decent. It has a JMB 366 chip on it. So it's not your typical VIA RAID card or anything like that. It's just a simple controller card that supports software RAID. That'll be good enough for a DVD drive, so yay. And as you can see here by this gigantic mess, we've installed the power supply and the graphics card. It takes up basically the entire side of this. Like, the case just barely fits it. It's right over the hard drive. It's almost touching it.
I can't fit two of them, I know that now.
No possible way in that case. We've also installed the little controller card there, and the IDE cable is just messily sticking up there into the DVD drive, so at least you can use it. I don't know if you can boot from it yet, but he'll at least be able to use it to install something. So, that's good. Now we get to try that out. Alright, we ran 3D Marco 6 on the card, and it gets 15,291. So that's a noticeable improvement from the 1,200 something that the other graphics card that he had, which was the 5670, I believe.
Yes.
So that's a reasonable improvement for a new card. He's getting the old card now for comparison. That is the old card. The new one is much beefier and barely fits in there.
It barely fits in my case. It's so tight.
Like. Oh, the innuendo, the double entendre, it never stops.
Never gets old.
But that is the new card. It's hard to really film a noticeable difference, but the benchmark definitely says that there's a big difference. So that is the upgrade to a much better graphics card. Are you pleased with this purchase?
Yes, if I get this cable in place, I'd be much happier.
I'll film it.
Okay.
So we have a slight setback with dual monitor setup here. It turns out that this card only has one DVR port that supports an analog output, so we weren't able to convert to VGA. So for now, we're confined to this tiny HP monitor.
I spent $20 on you, and you don't even work. Oh well.
What could be remedied to do that is a mini display port to VGA adapter. Then it would work.
Yes. I'm done spending money for now.
Oh well. Yeah. Wait until your next paycheck or something.
But that's good.
But this is good. This graphics card's been upgraded, and I hope you enjoyed seeing another yet useful upgrade. Are you happy? I believe he is. Have a good one, everybody. Ciao.